I wanted to finish up those that round of missions so I can get my 28 medals.
Alright, everybody. So, ferrets has been killing bugs. Uh,
For freedom and democracy.
it's a bug planet! I'm going to put that meme here in the video, actually. But yeah, obviously, he's not streaming it, he's just having fun. We're going to make him an honorary Aussie because he's killing so many bugs. Alright, guys.
Dang.
So, there was a guy, or a group, I should say, that went through and kidnapped the Idris. They finally got it. Now, the guy's YouTube channel is called Photo Pilot. He only has 22 subscribers. So I'm going to put a link in the description below. Please do go give him a follow on YouTube. Give him some love because this was a marathon effort and they deserve it. So I'm going to go through and we're going to play the video here in the background and we're going to talk about it. So what happened was CIG has gone through and made this event where they wanted people that would spawn in an Idris with a whole bunch of CID devs on it, as you can see from the massive cluster of blue. And they want to go through, and obviously they're going through it and getting people to test the boarding action when it comes to the CIG devs defending the Idris while you attack it. Now, up until recently, a lot of the times the Idris was just getting blown up, which is obviously not what CIG wanted. But there was a group that finally did go through and capture the Idris. So that is pretty cool. Now, obviously, at the end of the day, I think from what we counted, there was about 15? Wasn't there about 15 devs or something on the ship?
Uh, all that we know, last that we've heard from CIG, was the Idris was going to be fully crewed.
Yeah, so we're guessing it's about 15, judging by the markers and stuff on the screen and stuff. But as you can see, this is a marathon effort. Like, there is everything from F8 Lightnings to cutlasses to arrows. Everything is parked out here, and everybody is assaulting it right now. So, this is obviously the highlights of it. Obviously, this has been going on for a while, but they did finally capture the Idris. And I presume, most likely, Star Citizen Live will probably talk about this today and congratulate them. But obviously, guys, this is the video here. So, what we can tell from this is we can tell that the Idris is fully worked, is fully done. If not fully done, the vast majority of it is fully done.
According to people that partook in this video, the entirety of the Idris is completed on the inside, and everything is all loaded in except for the missile room.
Right. So
That's the only one that's not in.
So the vast majority of it, like 99 point something percent of it, is complete.
Yes, and it's in this video right here.
Yeah, yeah. Is that the one that we're playing?
Yes.
Yeah, gotcha. So obviously, as they go through, you'll be able to see that the vast majority of the Idris is done. Now, obviously, look, at the end of the day, when do we expect to see this? I would say you probably maybe get this mission at about 3.24. I would say maybe a September patch or June, July patch is when you're likely to get this mission. I don't think it's going to be ready for 3.23, but it may be, maybe. But yeah, it looks like this mission's going to be coming in, and this is going to be a new sort of dynamic event where instead of taking on the devs, I've heard rumors that it's going to be you going through and fighting off Xeno threat. So that'll be cool. As for the Idris itself, what are your initial thoughts, Ferrets? You're happy? You're sad? Are you slightly concerned that you're not going to be able to solo it?
I'm going to disregard the last comment there. As far as what I think this ship is beautiful. It's a work of art. It's a masterpiece, and the sooner that they can get into the verse, the better I could stop out playing other games and start focusing on playing Star Citizen full time.
Well, you are having fun with bugs, though. You are having.
Well, yeah.
Hellblazer was.
I mean,
Yeah.
Helldivers
Helldivers.
2,
Yeah.
and yes, I am having fun because uh, the fighting the bugs is for freedom, and you have to
Democracy.
protect the way of democracy. And if you don't kill the bugs, then you're threatening capitalism.
Well, it's true too. Yeah. And don't
So,
don't don't forget the communist robots.
oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
you know the communist robots are
Hmm.
definitely a huge problem. Oh, we just got a ping for leaks.
We're not sure obviously what makes the robots communist, but apparently they are. But going back to this trailer, obviously, look at the end of the day, the ship looks fantastic. Obviously, the one thing that is obviously missing from the game is boarding ships. So obviously, that would be great if they could put those in. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. But at the end of the day, yeah, I'm really looking forward to the Idris. Obviously, Ferris will be giving me a tour when he's just come in.
Always.
Yeah. And obviously, we'll be able to go through and show you guys the Idris then. But yeah, it's like it's interesting. Is the medical room closed off?
No.
Because they tried to open the door and they couldn't.
Um, I heard someone say that the medical room and everything else was in, but they
Yeah.
didn't specify whether you could actually get in or not. So I
Yeah.
don't know.
So it's got glass windows, so you can see in, you can see it's done, but it looks like they weren't able to open the doors. It looks like there's some places they're not
Well,
able to open doors.
CIG probably disabled that so players couldn't set their spawn points there.
Yeah, I'm guessing exactly that's what it is. Yeah.
And also, in case you didn't notice, like earlier, they couldn't get in to the captain's quarters either.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. But yeah, apart from that, like I say, the rooms are done. They're just obviously CIG are just holding off on some of the areas, obviously wanting us to see them, obviously with Squadron 42 or some other reason. Um, but yeah, actually, at the end of the day, just the manpower it took to bring down this fully crewed Idris is ridiculous. Like I say, I think you said was there 6 ships in the hangar bay that were destroyed?
there were 6 ships in the hangar bay destroyed. There were like 1 or 2 sitting just outside of the hangar bay doors, also destroyed.
And there was a
And then there
mass
were
amounts. There was lots of them outside too.
Yeah, so just because we see 17 people inside of the Legidris,
Mm.
which I think there's probably closer to like 25 maybe,
Yeah,
that's only the people that have actually survived. I'm pretty sure there were probably more people, but they probably all got killed off in the initial conflict.
yeah. And also keep in mind too, what we're seeing is just one side of the team. There's also a whole another other team that they're currently fighting at the moment. So
And now we see them all gathering on the bridge,
yeah, yeah. And by the way, they do steal the odd Idris and take it for a spin. So it spoils.
which is what we're seeing right here, right now.
Yep. So at the end of the day, obviously, look, like I say, big kudos to the guys who did steal it and pull it off. I am slightly jelly, but I will survive. But as for the ship itself, I think it looks fantastic, and yeah, like I say, it definitely very well done. But like I say, I imagine Star Citizen will probably talk about it tonight on Star Citizen Live. Apart from that, is there anything else that we need to talk about or discuss? It looks like all the terminals are functioning, all the seats are working. Looks like everything is pretty much working. It looks like the ship's ready to go.
Yeah, look at all of those ships on the outside.
Yeah, yeah. Anything else we need to discuss before we jump off?
I mean, can we talk about how beautiful that thing looks?
Sure. You want to drill over it for about 5 minutes?
I mean, the sheer size of it,
Yeah.
and I mean, the armor plating on it just looks absolutely downright sexy, man. I mean,
Yeah. And do keep in mind
and
too, guys, that we are going to be using Ferretz's Idris in a couple of the episodes of the Machinima. So You will be.
The they blew out the lines on the ship's hull. Looks absolutely dashing.
Hmm. Yeah, I like how
Smashing
I
it.
like how they've broken it up with like the blue lines and stuff.
Hmm.
Hmm. All right. Apart from that, any more drilling, or are we ready to go?
Fine, we can go.
Hmm. All right. Right from that, guys. Obviously, 3.23 we're really really excited for because obviously there's a lot of updates coming into it, including HUD and map and stuff like that rework. So obviously that patch is looking really really interesting. Apart from that, guys, obviously as for this mission, look, maybe we get it at 3.23, but I would say maybe 3.24. But yeah, at the end of the day, obviously, let us know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Are you looking forward to the Idris spending game? Or are you a bit like, yeah, it's overhyped? Let us know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Obviously, guys, the video's been helpful. Please smack that like button. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. Like I said, once again, this video is actually done by Photo Pilot. I will put his YouTube in the description below. So please go feel free to give him a like and a subscribe. Apart from that, guys, have a great night. Thanks, Ferrets. Want to say bye?
I really don't, because if we say goodbye now, then that means we have to stop watching the Idris.
Well, we can keep watching it while we shut up the recording.
Fine.
Have a great night, everybody. Enjoy.